Hey, Nick Reinhart here for PedalsAndEffects.com, and I got the big boss man manning our GoPro cameras.
Yes, we're on this because you know why? The Gonkulator deserves special treatment. Why?
Well, the Gonkulator is pretty badass. Mr. Tom Cram over at DOD and Digitech reissued this guy, which was like a weird 90s pedal that not a whole lot of people cared about at the time because it was probably too bizarre. I think there's maybe it was used in a Sonic Youth song, or maybe they modeled the sound after a Sonic Youth tune. I forget which one. Maybe the Diamond C, I think, but I don't recall. But so yeah, he reissued the Gonkulator along with the Meat Box, which is crazy. We're big Tom Cram dudes over here. He's a really, really awesome progressive thinking guy. So anyways, when he announced the Gonkulator ring mod reissue, we were really stoked. I have an iStomp, which was I think they consider it a bit of a flop just because of the technology involved in it. But the iStomp pedal was something they came out with in maybe the mid-2000s that you could hook it up. I guess it must have been late 2000s because you could plug it into like an iPhone 4 and download different pedals onto the iStomp. And so anyways, I actually have the iStomp set to be the Gonkulator because I thought it was such a cool pedal. And then the Mantic Effects guys, they also did a Gonkulator clone because they thought it was really cool and there was some some hype over it. So anyways, point being, it was really, really cool that they brought this guy back. What it is, it's a ring mod and it's a distortion. It's kind of like a rat-like distortion, I believe, driving the ring mod. So you basically get two pedals in one, and you can dial this in to be all kind of distortion or all ring mod. The difference being between this and the original is that I believe it's this null knob. You can basically tune the ring mod sound, which is really cool. You couldn't do that on the original. So depending on what notes you're playing in your riff or your whatever key you're in, obviously because ring mods are like really atonal, you can kind of tune this to be sort of in the zone that you want the weird sounds to be in. So anyways, I'll play it. I'm really excited about it. Now I can take my iStomp and load another weird pedal onto it, and I can take my Mantic clone and then send that into it and do all this weird shit with it. So anyways, really excited about the Gonkulator. Let's see what it sounds like. Okay, so here we go. Gonna start with only ring mod without the actual distortion stuff in there.
And this is a tribute to Joe Barresi.
Tribute to Joe Barresi, mastermind. So the ring is just kind of the volume, essentially, right, of the mix. And then the null, again, is just tuning it. So let's see. Cool. All right, so now we'll bring in, well, here, before we do that, let's show you what the distortion stage sounds like. I'm just going to crank it, because whatevs. So then Now we'll leave that kind of right there, and then we'll bring in the ring mod. Here we go. So now let me get a little less extreme, and so what that last setting was the distortion stuff with the actual more of the guitar input about halfway with the ring mod all the way up. So let's bring the ring about 12 o'clock and then crank the actual distortion feed.